Paul Suba was appointed by Governor Felix Camacho in February 2007. Upon his confirmation, questions were raised whether an online degree was able to sufficiently meet the criteria of qualifications for the position, and was strongly opposed by Senators Ben Pangilinan and Adolfo Palacios. Despite his bumpy start, he was finally able to lead the department and has been doing so for the last few years. Just recently, Suba was reprimanded by Governor Camacho in a letter for his involvement in a high-speed chase in an unmarked unofficial police vehicle that left many in the community wondering if he should be removed from his position. Nevertheless, Camacho chose to stand by the chief, and proper personnel action was taken that was not made available to the public. Meanwhile, Suba says his primary mission at GPD, along with the other men and women in blue, is to protect and serve the community, and says one of the hardest things that he's dealt with in his career, being chief, has been the negative publicity.
The job is hard enough. We don't need, further chastisement, in some cases, even to the extent that it would appear that media has taken a different role, more in the area of tabloid types of stories. And I don't think that anyone appreciates that when the story is about their organization.
Suba believes some of his biggest accomplishments, even with the lack of finances, has been in stabilizing the department as far as the promotions and positions that needed to be filled. Just a few days ago, GPD promoted 7 officers to lieutenant rank. Suba says another accomplishment is the establishment of the different precincts in various villages. He tells us what his biggest priority is with the remaining time that he has left with the department.
In the headquarters, we're working with our legislative chair and all participants in the community that would like to see a police headquarters finally built. This will be historic.
Guam News Watch asked Chief Suba what he thinks is the biggest misconception the public has of him. He explains that it would be hard to gauge his character by what you read about him in the paper or what little you may see of him on television.
I have an open door policy. I get a lot of visitors, and some folks that do come in, they may have had a complaint or a bad experience with an officer, with the department, or with a comment I may or may not have made. And having sat down together and talked about it, they can see my viewpoint differently, and they can see that I'm pretty much concerned about their issues. And I believe that's why I'm here.
Reporting for Guam News Watch, I'm Jennifer Robigo.
Play the drums, guitar, never could.